Hi, I'm Kyle Bellikapitsky from New York State PTA, and I'm so excited to be here with Doc Watson. Doc is one of our fantastic new Lines partners with a program that I myself have signed my son up for, Doc. I don't know if you're aware of that. Doc, let's talk a little bit about the right path solution, and what this means for parents and families, because we're really trying to find ways we can support learning over the summer, and then again, supporting our fantastic educators and their wonderful teaching of our children. Doc, let's talk about a little bit. What is the right path?
Right Path is an instructional platform that's web-based, easy to access on any kind of a device, and it provides the opportunity for families and kids to find out how ready they are to begin school again in the fall. The kids can take a simple question, some questions are asked, and then we identify areas of need where they don't understand concepts fully that they were supposed to have been learning all last year. Despite the the best efforts of educators, it's just been incredible 18 months, and there's a lot of concern about how ready kids are.
And I think I'm so excited about this platform because we're talking about grades 3 to 8 ELA and math,
Yes.
and some of our high school core courses.
Yes, all
And
those courses are covered. Yes.
And I know Jackson, like I said, I signed Jackson up for this because you always want to see what it is before you really talk about it. And I'll tell you, he loves it. The assessment itself was reasonably quick. It took no more than 10 minutes. So we're not talking about a child sitting for a long assessment, which I don't think any of us really likes. We're talking about a 10-minute, 15-minute assessment tops in reading and math. And then almost immediately the next day, we received an entire curriculum for him to work on over the summer. And I don't know you parents and families at home watching, my child gets bored over the summer and really wants to learn. He wants to keep up on something. So this has been a fantastic opportunity. We actually enrolled him in the grade up. We enrolled him in the grade 7. He just graduated 6th. We enrolled him in grade 7 because he's a little bit brainy, I think, so is a positive word for that. So he was excited to challenge himself a little bit more. But if your child, let's say, is leaving 3rd grade, you could do 3rd grade, and then you could always do 4th grade too, right?
Absolutely, that's a good way to go about it. And it's important to note that it's not just throwing a whole curriculum at them. It focuses on where their weak spots are. The pieces that they know are not touched on unless there is an introduction to the next piece. It literally discovers the areas where they're lacking in full understanding and proficiency, and gives them lessons, custom lessons. Each child receives a different set of lessons based upon the outcome of those questions.
And that's fantastic. And we know nothing ever replaces the classroom teacher, educator. We are so thankful to all of them. But we know that this platform was built in conjunction with educators. We're so excited. And in addition, it really is going to support them over the summer to try to prepare them a little bit better for fall. Because as Doc said, our educators did amazing things this past year with educating our teachers and educating our students immediately, completely different and virtually and hybrid and in person and synchronously and asynchronously. And if we as parents and families can do something to support them, to have them ready for September, this might be the solution.
Absolutely. Instead of having to start the year with remediation of last year, they always do a little bit of catch up, but this is going to be a much higher lift for those teachers, and there's no reason to have to do that. And the other thing is, through all the changes, some kids are more prepared for the kind of methodologies that have been used to teach them than others. And so it's a very different scenario. So for me, it's also about confidence to send a child back to the classroom feeling like they're caught up, not like they're drowning. If they were feeling a little upset, emotions run high, anxiety levels have been very high for the last 18 months. And that's really a shame. We want to put that zest for learning back, have the kids feel confident, come into the classroom excited to learn from their teachers for the next year.
And we're so excited. Now, Right Reasons Technology, I'll say the mother company of Right Path, you have been in this business for nearly 2 decades, more than 2 decades, really doing this work.
Yes, we were working with school districts, working about 45 or 50 districts in New York State. We're primarily New York State. So when we talk about these lessons, particularly for the New York State PTA group, these are New York aligned, specifically designed to match what's expected for college and career ready, all the way, backstepping all the way back to 3rd grade to figure out what those building blocks, what those stepping stones are to be ready.
And I think that's important because the connection with the work that you're doing in our New York State school districts already, now to the support we're providing New York State parents and families is just so critical. So we know as parents and families that this is the stuff that you are working with our school districts already in New York. And that's why I was so excited about this. This is brand new. Now you'll have to know, Doc and I talked a few months ago and I said, hey, we have this need. We have this need to really, you have a fantastic school-based platform. You have a fantastic platform where you support school districts, but what about something that actually parents and children could do in their homes and families and children could do? I think, Doc, it was a lot of brainstorming.
Yes, it was exciting, wonderful work. It's been great partnering with you guys. And it's also important to note that families took a big hit on trying to work and do the normal things that they did and help the kids. And for the most part, that's why we stop at third grade. We do have lessons for earlier than that, but by third grade, they should be able to do this on their own. This is video-based, it's multimedia-based. Everything they need to do in the lesson is there, and the kids should be able to do it pretty much on their own. You may have to give them a little, did you go and do any math this week? Let's do a little bit of work, but you're not going to have to sit down and figure out, are you smarter than a fifth grader? To
I'm
try
not
and
smarter than a
teach
fifth
them.
grader.
No,
Listen,
me either. I'm so glad we have our curriculum experts. Absolutely.
this is so great. And now if you want to learn more information about this, you can go right to our website. You can click on Alliance Partners or Virtual Exhibit Hall. Right Path and Right Regions Technology has their own website right on our website, which is their own webpage right on our website, which is so exciting. And Doc, if they want to get a hold directly of you, you know how to get a hold of us at New York State PTA, but if they want to get a hold of directly to you to talk about this, how do they contact you?
They can either call me 631-909-2273. About 20 hours a day. I'll be ready to answer your call. Or they can email me at dwatson@rightreasontech.com, or go to the website. There's lots of information there. They can request a quick meeting. We're very available. It's a very high touch, high relationship kind of an outfit.
Yeah, we're so excited to work together, Doc. And I know we want to do this kind of small teaser. We really want you to go check out the website, check out the information, and really, to think about how this can support your child as we go back to hopefully a full reopening of schools come September. Doc, thanks for the time.
You bet. You bet. Thanks so much.
Have a great night, everybody.